What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old nasty recap, honey, of Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 5, episode 12, honey. Okay, you guys, so in this review, I will only be talking about the most important things that happened in the episode, and I will be telling them out of order, okay? So let's get to the most important thing that happened in this episode. Okay, so all the ladies are at Wendy's sippancy, and they find out that Candiace has filed charges against Monique. So we got Gizelle and Robyn. You know, they get to saying their opinion, honey, and they get to saying that, you know, they don't want Miss Monique Samuels, honey, to go to jail. And I'm like, well, y'all was the one, you know, pressing on Monique the hardest, and she needs to be accountable for her actions, and she did wrong, but, oh, you don't want the girl to go to jail. And I like how Miss Dorothy came right on in there, honey, Candiace's mother. Y'all know I don't see it for Miss Dorothy, but I have been enjoying Miss Dorothy so far, I should say, this season. To me, she's been more supportive this season. But Miss Dorothy said, weren't you all at the fight? And they was like, well, yeah, you know, we saw the fight. And Miss Dorothy was like, well, wasn't she assaulted? So why shouldn't she have to pay for that? And I agree. Let's give Dorothy, honey, a big old nasty hand clap. Honey, just give Miss Dorothy a big old nasty hand clap, because I agree the girl needs to go to jail because she out here doing all this lying. Then she got her goons on social media coming for my girl Candiace. That is not cool. And you guys, to me, Monique just does not seem sorry, okay? And actually, I saw Monique say something on Twitter, I believe. She began saying something like, well, Candiace didn't want an apology from me, and, you know, I wanted to apologize to her and, you know, meet with her husband and my husband. Y'all remember all the stuff they were saying last week. And Monique said Candiace didn't want the apology, she wanted the money. And bitch, I would want the money too, because it took your ass too long to apologize. Okay, the fight was over for a week and you still was like, oh, I don't feel anything. I'm embarrassed, but I don't have any remorse. You know, if it was, you didn't feel nothing, Monique, until your pastor put you in your place. You thought your pastor and the first lady was going to have your back, girl, but they said not today, and tomorrow don't look good either. Sis, you was all the way in the wrong. Okay, so, girl. Now, can y'all believe that Miss Robyn actually was early to the sip and see, honey? Y'all know how late Robyn be, honey. I was like, damn, Robyn, you actually on time, honey. And Robyn was like, shit, I ain't gonna be on time no more, because I don't want to be the only one up in here. Y'all saw how it was just Robyn for a minute, then it was just a few other people. That was just funny to me. Then Wendy had brought her ass in and told Robyn, well, yeah, the party really don't start until 8. Why was you so early? And I was like, girl, I would have had to cuss Wendy out. Bitch, don't play with me about time, honey. If something's supposed to start at 6, I needed to start on 6. I need to start at 6, I should say, honey. Okay, forget all this CP time. Okay, y'all forget all of that. Another thing I didn't like about the sip and see was Robyn trying to force Karen to take a side between Candiace and Monique. Now, y'all know I am on Candiace's side, but even though I'm on Candiace's side, I feel like it's okay for Karen, you know, to be neutral. If she still, you know, just wants to be in the middle, then that's, you know, is her prerogative. She could do as she pleases. Karen, where you messed up is last week, I believe you told, Candiace that she should file charges, or you would have filed charges if it were you. I felt like you kind of could have kept that to yourself. Because that's going to get you in trouble with Monique if you're trying to have any type of loyalty to Monique. Now, I agree with what you said, but see, when you being neutral, you just got to be neutral. You just got to shut your mouth. So they still kept trying to get Karen to kind of choose a side, that damn Robyn and Gizelle. And, Karen was like, yeah, I have kind of changed my opinions on a few things, but I won't be sharing it today. I was like, come on, Karen, because you just need to keep your mouth shut, just be neutral, because no matter what she says, you guys, they're going to try to pull her more on whatever side they are on, and you can't manipulate people. Like if she want to be in the middle, let her be in the middle. That's how that is, honey. Okay. Karen also says that she tried to talk to Monique about apologizing to Candiace, but at the time, Monique didn't want to apologize. And Candiace got to telling Karen, you can't make a grown woman apologize. You shouldn't have to coax her into apologizing. And I agree. Maybe it was a suggestion, that Karen made to Monique, but, it's on Monique, you guys, to be the woman and admit that she's wrong. And it really shouldn't have taken a pastor and people dragging you on Twitter for you to reach that realization. But it did. So, I don't know. Y'all think Monique is going to apologize at this reunion? The reunion, honey, is going to be fire. And, honey, Miss Robinson is here for it, honey, okay? Got the popcorn on deck and the gummy bears and the Pepsi, honey. It's going to go down. Ashley also tried to chime in on the whole Candiace versus Monique situation. And, she tried to make some comments about Candiace filing charges. And y'all know Ashley is on Monique's side. And Robyn, Gizelle, Candiace, everybody was kind of getting on her like, girl, you wasn't even there for the fight, and, Ashley got to saying, yeah, but I know how aggressive, Candiace can be. Bitch, shut up. You just don't like Candiace. And it's just very ironic that Candiace is on this show because of Ashley. This is just what's so interesting to me. Yet it was Monique and Candiace's relationship that took off, and now look at where it's at. But it's just very weird, Very weird how all of that came to be, honey. But yeah, Ashley, shut your punk ass up. You was not there. It was so funny. Candiace got to telling Ashley, well, is she paying you, she was talking about Monique. Is she paying you to take up for her the way she's paying all these other bloggers and stuff? I was like, come on, bitch. Come on, get Ashley. Ashley was like, oh no, I don't have to be paid. I'm married to a millionaire. Yeah, bitch, a millionaire that's cheating on your dumb ass, but that's a story for another day. Candiace shot back and said, not for long, not for long. And it was just so funny to me. Now, while Candiace and Ashley, they going back and forth, Chris tries to, calm Candiace down. He's kind of telling her to be quiet. And it was kind of sexy to me, y'all. It was turning me on, turning old Miss Robinson on, honey. Y'all know I don't see it for no white man, honey. Okay, that ain't what Miss Robinson is attracted to. Well, I am attracted to the white guy that was in prime with Uma Thurman, honey. That guy, he was cute, honey. Yes. I like the famous white guys, but Chris he serves white chocolate to me. Okay, Chris got a little hood with Candiace at that table. He was like, hey, be quiet. And I was like, shit, Candiace, girl, shut up. The man is speaking, honey, okay? And Candiace kept trying to shut that wide mouth, but honey, she just kept saying what she needed to say, honey. But yeah, I can't wait though, you guys, to see Michael and Chris get into it. That's gonna be good. Now let's talk about Wendy and her husband. So the sip and see, you guys, was all pink. It was beautiful. They had the little pink cupcakes. Her husband, he wanted to invite his family, so he sent out a text, and, none of them came to the sip and see. You could tell he was very hurt and disappointed, and I felt really bad for him. But if I could just give you any piece of advice, sir, it's very crystal clear that your family just doesn't support your relationship. And I know that hurts and it's sad, but you know, you need to stay true to your wife and your kids. And just, you know, embrace those that embrace you. You know, quit needing the love and the approval of people that really don't want to support you, because at the end of the day, it's your family's job to support you. They may not like your wife. You know, that happens in a lot of families where they don't like the wife and her family and this, that, and the third, but that don't matter because they want to support you. You know, they want to have your back. And if they can't even do the bare minimum, I say the hell with them, and you're better off without them. So, you know, you don't need them in your life, sir. I know it's hard, and the kids probably ask about, well, where's granddad and where's auntie and uncle and grandmom, but tell them they can't make it because, you know, they having some issues, honey. Okay, don't even go down that rabbit hole with them. Just be like, we go pray for them and keep it moving, because that's about all you could do. You know, y'all know how Miss Robinson felt about the family. Okay, it's black and white. You either down for me or you're not. And if you're saying or doing any type of backstabbing ass shit, you got to go. Okay, bye boo. Oatmeal pie face. Bye. Now let's talk about Ashley and Michael. They meet with a therapist, and I'm just sitting up here looking at the both of them like, why y'all wasting this therapist's time like this? Y'all know y'all ain't gonna stay together. Neither one of y'all respect y'all marriage. Ashley, you only married this man for money. It wasn't love. You trying to find the love later on, and that's why you having all these issues now, okay? Like I told y'all before, this relationship is disingenuous, and Ashley really needs to leave the show. You know, she really does. Michael is talking to the therapist, pretty much explaining why he cheats on Ashley and why he acts out. And, you know, he says it goes back to childhood. And, you know, he would just go into his shell and do things that he knows he's not supposed to do, but he just does it anyways. And long story short, Michael is a rich white man, and he has no accountability or responsibility because he just feels like, I'm the one with all the money and I make the decisions and I do as I damn well please. And that is how a narcissist thinks. So what you see is what you get, Ashley, and I don't feel bad for you because this relationship, like I've been saying, is a facade. Okay, it's not real. So stop wasting our time, sis. Okay? Now, we also saw a scene with Ashley, her mom, and her uncle. Ashley and the baby, they go and visit her uncle, and her mom joins them. Sheila has a damn patch over her damn eye. She looking like what? I would say left eye, but she ain't that pretty at all. I don't know, y'all. Sheila just looks a hot mess. Ashley, buy Sheila a new wig, honey. Okay, I know you got enough coins, but you are the same bitch that won't even pay for a good babysitter. So maybe you don't know how to buy Sheila the best type of wig, honey. But anyways, both her uncle and her mom are very concerned about her relationship with Michael and, you know, how he continuously cheats on her. Ashley swears up and down that if he cheats again, she's leaving. That's another damn lie. You ain't gonna do nothing but create another post-nuptial for his ass. You know, the uncle wants to meet with Michael so that Michael can stop hiding. Do I feel like any of that type of confrontation with Michael is going to work? No, because Michael is a white man that does as he damn well pleases. Okay, he don't care about Ashley like that. Michael just knows that he's the one that's providing this lifestyle for her and Dean, and you know he gonna do what he gonna do. So I don't know why I guess the uncle trying to have Ashley's back a little bit. I do like their relationship and how he stepped up to be a male figure in Ashley's life. So I feel like that's cool. But no amount of talking to Michael is going to help him or Ashley. the situation is a lost cause. And Sheila, you know damn well your scamming ass daughter got with Michael for the money, okay? You already knew why she got with him, so all of this concerned about him cheating on her now. I mean, it's good, you guys, she's supporting her daughter, but bitch, don't act like you don't know what it is. You knew she was getting with that old ass man just for the money, okay? And you been living off that money, you and your man, okay? So y'all can just carry on at this point, but ain't no amount of talking to Michael is go fix the situation. Okay. Let's get to Robyn. So Robyn, honey, has started a new business, honey. She done created a little hat line, and she says that she's still flipping houses. I'm proud of Robyn. I'm proud of Robyn. Like, Robyn is, trying to make some strides and trying to boss up a little bit, do a little something, okay? I like that Robyn said that, she has decided to put her focus on her tax issues instead of buying a house and getting married. And I agree, you gotta focus on your finances, sis, because if that's not in order, then your situation with Juan, it really doesn't even matter if your finances are not in order. And remember, in that last episode, Juan told you that tax issue is on you by yourself, sis, okay? They ain't got nothing to do with me. So, you get you together, Robyn, and the rest will fall into place. Okay, so we see Candiace. She meets a friend of hers from Howard University. His name is Cliff. She meets him for lunch, and they begin talking about the PTSD that Candiace is facing after this fight with Monique. Candiace, honey, what's going on, sis? I didn't know that you had notes all around your house telling you that everything is going to be okay. Girl, I think you need to get out of this scared white woman phase you are in, Candiace, and you need to go take up some karate, kickboxing, some type of lessons. You gotta empower yourself through all of this. And y'all, if she pull out that damn tissue one more again, honey, okay? Candiace, stop with the crying. I told you, see this bitch for who she is. Okay, behavior, reflex intentions. And, take up those little lessons I just told you to take up, and you will be all right. But all this Lifetime movie character acting, honey, where you scared to come out the house, and girl, no ma'am, that's not how a sister does it, Candiace, okay? But I get, you guys, even though I'm kind of poking fun at her a little bit, I get, being in a altercation like this, it will give you some PTSD, especially because she's being bullied online. That's a whole nother animal in itself, and you got Monique pretty much co-signing what the bullies are saying, because there were posts that Bravo showed where people would drag Candiace and say, well, Monique whooped your ass, and Monique would, be like, put some type of emoji next to it, and, just all that childish shit. Candiace, you're gonna have to tune all of that out, block all those people. Continue with therapy. Her friend Cliff seems to be supportive of her. He kept trying to tell her, to be strong. You're stronger than this. You are going to be okay. And there was a phone call that Candiace had with her mother as well. And Dorothy, was being very supportive and saying, I got your back. And Candiace thanked her mom for, having her back in this whole situation. And Dorothy was like, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm like, finally, Dorothy, okay, finally you acted like somebody mama, honey, okay? So I'm feeling Dorothy, you guys, this season, because even though I think she's a narcissist, I feel like she does feel bad for her daughter that, she has to go through all of this. She had to, go through this fight with Monique. She's being harassed online, and, she's embarrassed. It is an embarrassing situation, but guess what, Candiace? At least she ain't pull your damn wig off, okay? Shit, you held that mug down. So, girl, you should be proud of yourself for that. So last but not least, honey, we got old Karen and Ray. They have a talk about their relationship while, going for a walk in their little neighborhood that they are in. Ray feels that Karen has let the fame go to her head. And, he pretty much tells her he has helped her to become the woman she is now and the star that she is now. Ray, why would you say that, boo? How do I feel about that? I just feel like Ray is another one of these misogynistic men where, he was rooting for Karen when she only supported him and he was only the breadwinner in the household and she was so focused on him and, everything in her life, like I said, was about him. Now that she has her own business, her own life and career, he's threatened by that. And Karen, asked him, does he feel intimidated? Karen, you know damn well he's intimidated. Look at how he's behaving. Look at how he's acting. We saw a little bit of this with Greg and Nene. They ended up working their stuff out. But I think that this is an intimidating position for a lot of men. It shouldn't be. Men need to learn to be supportive. We also see a little bit of this with Chris Samuels where, we see like Monique trying to, have her own business. And we remember what Monique said when she said that her husband starts arguments with her on her birthday. And, these men, they want everything to be about them. And they just hate it when it's not, when you get your own life and career and stuff. So Karen, like I told you before, baby, you insist on working this relationship out. I probably wouldn't. Okay, I would get sick of Ray's old Grady off of Sanford and Son looking ass. I would get sick of his ass. Because he too old to not get how the game goes. He should just be supportive. It looks like you keep trying to give your best to the relationship, but he keeps saying, you're just not how you used to be. And, this ain't no old ass, throwback show, get with 2020, Ray, okay? Get with the times, okay? The woman needs you to be supportive. She needs you to love her. And you are just all over the place, sir. It's really not that hard, you guys. Be supportive of your woman. She is accomplishing her dreams. Be there for her. Be happy for her. But unfortunately, a lot of women don't get the support because they sign on to these one-sided relationships. Like Karen at one point loved probably only being Ray's wife, but she has grown past that. She has evolved as a person, as a businesswoman. So if he can't, meet you at the level that you at now, you gonna have to let him go, sis, and get that back banged out by a younger man, honey, okay? And still see, Karen, if you can get some of that life insurance, because you've been by his old ass side for a while now. I'm just saying, you might as well get a little coin out the situation, but I would get rid of Ray's ass, because you can't teach no old dog like that no new tricks. He either go get it together or he ain't, and I think he won't. I really do. I don't see Ray changing. He ain't about to change his ways. So, Karen, what are we waiting for, ma'am? Let's keep it moving. All right, you guys, that concludes my recap of Real Housewives of Potomac. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.